For those who feel some sort of vocation in rural medicine, this is the perfect place.
Kangaroo Island as a place is probably one of the friendliest small towns that I've come across.
The community here is very, very strong and they are close-knitted, not in a way that you can't break in. In fact, they embrace you as soon as you really come here. I quite literally bounce into work.
The medicine that we practice here is true cradle to grave medicine, and that appeals because it enables us as doctors to be caring for the community holistically, and that means we get to use a huge variety of skills.
There are doctors here who can do anaesthetics, there are doctors here who can do caesarean. We all do skin cancer excision.
Looking after hospital inpatients and providing an emergency service, but all in a supportive and collegial environment in a beautiful part of the world.
I think that's the key thing for me, it's variety. I love having mental health in the morning followed by stitching up lacerations, followed by a heart attack, followed by a cold.
Then we have the opportunity of having a really great work-life balance. None of us work a full 5 days in clinic because of the on-call requirements. We have a day off where we can go and make the most of all that the island has to offer. We can go paddleboarding, spearfishing. We can go and explore remote beaches. If you love fishing, there's fishing to be had. If you love surfing, there's surfing. And if we need to get back to the mainland, it's not a long way to go. So it's the best of both worlds, and I've been very happy here. We got a sense pretty early that Kangaroo Island would be the perfect place to bring up a family. Got the beach just out the front, so they can walk across the road, they can take the canoe out onto the water, they can walk the dogs along uninhabited beach. They have a ball. The school is excellent and has won awards in recent years as the best regional school in Australia. So we couldn't be happier really with what Kangaroo Island has provided in terms of an education for our children.
We found Kangaroo Island a really great place for them. It's good to have lots of activity that they can do and stay active and not be trapped inside all day.
We love the wildlife park. In fact, we know quite a lot of the animals on a first-name basis. Oh, the team is fantastic, actually. This is such a rarity. We look after each other so much.
When you start working on Kangaroo Island, you will find that you're in a supportive environment. So whilst obviously we all see patients in our own rooms, we have a pretty collaborative and collegial approach. We talk a lot with each other about clinical conundrums. We support each other if extra help is needed.
I know that we've certainly found the staff here supportive to our family. The workplace is flexible. Being able to find that balance really easy.
I think that's a really important part of rural medicine, is to have a passion outside of work. And I think we've all found something that for us provides that enjoyment away from the work environment, which is critical, and we really support that.
I think the thing that surprised me the most about Kangaroo Island was that the food was decent here, and that's because it's a tourist town. So you've got cafes that can actually brew coffee and serve coffee, which is an exciting thing for all doctors.
There's plenty of job opportunities for those who might come with a doctor. My wife's a teacher. She has been working at the school. It's an island that is busy with tourism, and so that provides employment opportunities. Even though Kangaroo Island is obviously an island, it's actually much closer than a lot of other rural sites in South Australia. If you need to fly in a hurry, there are still flights to and from the mainland. It's a 20-minute flight. So come to Kangaroo Island. We'd love to welcome you here as part of our team. If you're a doctor who's interested in practicing the full breadth and depth of rural medicine and all that has to offer in a beautiful environment in a supportive community, Kangaroo Island's the place, and we'd love to see you here.